Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to MotorSport Manager. Episode 2 of Season 5. This is oh yeah. Last we left off, P2, P3 in the season opener in Dubai. We take that. You attempted a quick pit stop from Brownledge, but resulted in a mistake. We had to go for it. Don't play offended with me. Gearbox is finished. That is excellent. We're gonna fit it and design a new part, and I think we're gonna go with another gearbox or maybe an engine for Monza. How long would it take to make another gearbox? What if I did that? Oh baby, yeah, it would be a very long one. Okay, so maybe not. It should be a good one, but a long one. Better top speed, 11 days before the race. And then we'll be able to make a gearbox for Tondela. Okay, I think we're going for an engine. We have cash. We really need to take advantage of that. We have a legal gearbox. That's a neat change. It's not amazingly good, but it's something. And we'll be able to improve its reliability as soon as the cars are fixed. Which is now. Yoke. So that gearbox I don't want to see anymore, which is the worst one. This one. There you go. And yeah, which is the one with the most potential. It's this one. Okay, so we'll improve that reliability. Sponsors. Ooh, we should have good sponsors. Silver Day, upfront payment for 8 races. That's pitifully low. Is the better deal the one? The better deal is the 1-star sponsor, chat. I can't believe it. Well, at least their colors kind of match the car. Yeah, the cost per race is still not amazing. We'll have new sponsor next race and then 2 more after. And yeah, if we keep on going for P6 or above, which we should be doing anyway, that will help. Pit crew, rotate. They must be tired after all the car part fixing they've had to perform. Appreciate that. Yeah, we need... These are the 2 better fixers that are not exhausted. Jesus. It's not amazing. And the rear jack guy is kind of woeful. Yep. Go with that. I don't like having slow refuelers, but... Mistake percent... This is fine. Borderline, but fine. Oh, we'll have the tool center, so that's going to take a couple seasons to start bringing in money, but... Now, the big question is, should we go for the big upgrade? I was thinking the telemetry center, the forecasting center, would be a good thing. Or maybe we plan ahead and we go for the scouting facility, because... I mean, it's 2 years from now that everybody's contact runs out, so maybe not. Simulator, rear wing development is great, don't care. Handling development, suspension, oh. Suspension or forecasting? We need a better car. Let's splurge. Okay, that's all for the buildings this season, I promise. But if we are to be promoted next season, we will need better facilities anyway. That's my excuse. New car, new engine, let's go. 601! 601! Oh! Yes. Make sure it runs. 11 days to fix it. That should do. Oh baby, yes. And now we'll make a new good gearbox. A very good gearbox. Is that great? Acceleration 70. Oh, we could have a 70 acceleration and minus risk level or something absurd like, oh. And we already have spent half the cash we had at the beginning of the season. That sounds like us. Oh, but we've got the best suspension, the best engine, the 4th best gearbox. We'll crush them, chat. We'll crush them. The game is saying only our drivers are letting us down, but I disagree. 3 stars. All right. Then we can start on improving the parts we have. Our lead designer, what's up with him? A bit jealous when I look around the paddock at the rest of the teams. It's not that he's bad. Hey, yo. He is... He's rated higher than you are. Barely, but... Oh, chairman may change soon. Guess I should ask them for money while they're still around. I mean, make sure they're very happy when they retire, is clearly what I meant. Engine reliability, 63%. Not fantastic. Financial management. Oh, come on, I've never been in the red. Yet. Time for Munich. P6 or above is what we bet on. Our car is looking great, except for the engine reliability here. But never mind, 86. Wow. Amazing. The suspensions still suck, but we fixed them for free during the race, so low priority here. Okay, we've got a great gearbox. We've got fantastic engine, even if it's not as important around here. Although it's... no, it's not the forest layout, it's the short layout. And it's raining. Oh, who could have seen that one coming? But Shen loves rainy conditions. It's one of her things. Adaptability, yeah, likes changeable conditions. So inter-tire runners is what she fictionates. That's not a word in English, I think, but I'm going with it anyway. High downforce, relatively low, some oversteer, yep. And inters. Alright. Downforce, acceleration, oversteer. Okay. Well, in any case, I'll be seeing you on the other side of practice. Alright, guess what? We topped the session, but this time it's Key on top. It was a weird session. It was rain and dry, then rainy, then dry, then really rainy. Great job by Tumbles Racing today. That was an impressive performance. So chuffed for Tumbles Racing today. OMG just got tickets for a tour of Tumbles Racing HQ. Best birthday ever. Thank you, Evelyn. We're happy to have you. Okay, racy, sunny race though, so no tire bonus for anybody. I mean, I don't mind that, because I'm gonna go with a pit stop guru then, and now comes the question. This place, I suspect, will shred tires. Mediums should be good. I've made the mistake previously of saying, oh yeah, we're going on softs because we need the performance, and it led us nowhere. Mediums should be okay. The track is oh, it's pretty warm actually. And yeah, I did a stint at the end on wets to try to get some skill in there just in case the race was going to be super wet, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, this one is better, so... yeah, we'll go with mediums, and maybe we do a final stint on softs, is what I'm thinking. Which means that for Shen, race trim and light-footed or quick fixes? Quick fixes really was good last race, but I don't think it's going to be as impactful this one, so... yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. It's a wager, but what can I say? Strategy often has an element of luck to it. Actually, putting mediums on would help, though. That means we'll be able to go ham on these, and as long as we don't overheat them, we can make them last really long. That's the plan anyway. Stick to the grid. Oh, Bobby Stone got injured in his last little incident. He's got a sprained wrist. He looks like a pretty good driver, actually, but... softs. We're gonna start seeing mediums at the back. I suspect Poppy on hards. Interesting. Medium, soft. Yeah, okay. So Zubkov is so arrogant, they think they can just cut through the pack on softs. They're probably right. But it's 5 red lights. And away we go for the second round of the championship. Very good start from Key, but she gets held up and Jonas loses the position, tries to make it back while Key goes around the outside. Oh my god. That is 5 positions in a single corner. Unfortunately losing it back, but no, she's making it stick. Key is like, yep, nope, I'm making moves today. Well, Jonas is hanging around at the back. Yeah, push on your tires to heat them up, but you don't even need to push in fuel at the moment because you're bogged down. Shen is just tearing through the pack on her opening lap. These guys are running soft tires, and she's like, yeah, I've heard of this before, but do I care though? Zubkov already up to P17, Shen in P11, Vananen getting the fastest lap. Slight breakout from the top 2. Shen ran wide a bit by Chu in the Predator, who are actually doing pretty well for themselves, but Key is like, yeah, but not for long. And now trying to use her more powerful engine to get rid of Arbeloa, successfully so, and Rees is next. Jonas is struggling to make moves in the meanwhile. As I say that, he makes 2, then 1. P9 for Shen, under threat around the outside, but very good job. Santa Ana is already in P5, however, while Zubkov is just ahead of Brown. Oh my god, this is an almighty gaggle. Zubkov in P13, but they're on softs. Shen is doing an amazing job. Now let's start being a bit more careful on our fuel consumption. But we can absolutely do 8 more laps at this pace. And that's 2 laps, 9% per lap. So yeah, 9% per lap. We can absolutely do 10 laps on these mediums. Very good showing from Shen at the beginning of this one. And she's not done. She does want to make moves, but is a bit bogged down. Fortunately, so is Santa Ana, and so is Zubkov behind. So we are the only ones suffering from it. Jonas, 10 seconds behind the lead. You're gonna need to start making moves, mate. Shen up in P8, having gotten rid of Brito Trindade. Jonas still stuck in P19, not being able to stretch his legs too much in these soft tire runners, and even under threat by Davis. Okay, this is not going well for Jonas. But no, he makes it 2 actually. Gets a better exit, better traction. But now Davis with the switchback. That's good racing. It's a shame it's for P18. And Shen now just behind Vananen, trying to get the slipstream, the big suck, diving up the inside, but not quite there. Unfortunately, the soft tire runners are getting away in front, but their tires are also going. Then trying to find a way past Vananen in the forest section, gets a good exit. Can she make it in the slipstream? It's a short straight compared to the long layout. Around the outside is not going to work in this hairpin. And it's the very slow, twisty section. Jonas still at the back, not doing much of anything. Now let's take it a bit easier on these mediums. We do want them to last until, well, 6 more laps, actually. Okay, Jonas, you're gonna go the long way. Well, your tires won't hold, actually, so Yeah, your tires are not going to hold, so let's do the opposite. We'll box you first. Broadcasts are dry. Santana's in P4, Zubkov now in P10. Trying to hurt Key down. These are our rivals. Santana and Zubkov are who we have to keep an eye out for. Bananin doing a bit of a cork in the bottle on her mediums, but Shen cannot make her way past. Jonas suddenly in P15. Okay, he really let his engine speak for him. When in doubt, have the best engine. Aero is for people who can't build engines. Okay. 60% tire wear. You're still doing very good on your tires. You will make it to 5 laps. Jonas, however, will have to box a bit earlier. Try to pull the undercut and go into free air. I don't know. Reese sniffing Key's gearbox. That's considered rude. Makes the dive, and Key has to open the door, and unfortunately Zubkov goes through, but Key won't let that happen. Tries the cutback, the switchback is ahead. Can you find traction? No, you cannot. Anyone but Zubkov? I would agree. And now we're down in P10. That is, I mean, not unexpected, but would have liked for it not to happen, but that's okay. They had to get into these soft tires to make it happen, and these softs will soon die of death. Jonas with a PB. We're probably boxing you before the end of your fuel anyway for your tires. And yeah, these softs, I mean, look at Evan's tires. They're dead. Santa Ana in P4 doing pretty good, but only 3 seconds ahead of Key, so it's all to play for. Especially the fighting like that. Key up the inside, makes it stick on Reese. Thank you and goodbye. I'm also taking back Zubkov because screw that guy, but no, he's coming back. Up the inside, oh, that's an almighty gaggle of cars. Still side by side, different lines through the final corner, trying to make it around the outside, but won't make it stick. Still would get Zubkov though. And trying to hunt Vananin now. Ooh, that's going to become the inside. But then the outside again. Oh, what a battle. What a battle. And Key is down to P7. Damn it. Got screwed over, and that helped Zubkov through. That's not what we want to see. I think we're boxing Jonas at the end of this one. No, next one? No, next one. End of next one. Santa Ana with the fastest sector. Now she can stretch her legs on light fuel load. And Jonas has made it back in P8 thanks to all the pit stops, actually. Key tries it up the inside, but can't quite find the traction on Reese. Okay, good stint for Key. Jonas, you salvaged something out of nothing, so I guess congratulations are in order. Suspension. Quick fix. It's free real estate. God knows we'll need it. So push on your in lap. You'll be able to do that next lap. Santa Ana, 7 seconds up the road from Key. Still very much in contact with Zubkov, although there is a tiny gap creating between Reese and Zubkov, so let's not fall asleep here. And Jonas, finally in clear air, can start doing good lap times. It's not how you run out of fuel. That would be embarrassing. Okay, Jonas, you salvaged something in the end. Not too mad. You're not pitting in front. Let's make it a very good in-lap. Mediums are definitely a good race tire. Fix the suspension because it's free unless we make a mistake on it. Let's go. It is very close. It is very, very close. Okay, Jonas, you can push on these tires in your outlap. Ooh, around the outside, Vananin will also box. Suspension feels much better. Wait until the end of the race. It's going to be broken again. This is the battle for the lead since Santa Ana has boxed. She's behind Boissieu, but in very clear air. Well done to the team. Jonas is also in clear air. Santa Ana can just stretch her legs while Shen is being bogged down on an in-lap, finally making the move on Van Anen, but that's in the final corner. Doesn't mean much. Everybody's boxing. Zubkov managed to make the softs last. That is impressive. They must have very good tire wear. He's a very smooth driver. And that is not an alluring pit exit, if you ask me. But Shen makes it, and Jonas just joins in the back. Slam, piles on the brakes. And Key's now in P6. But more importantly, ahead of the group she was fighting in. Now she needs to absolutely send it to try and break away from that group. And she's doing a good job at it so far, with Zubkov in tow. 7 seconds away from Santa Ana. It's all to play for still. Don't forget, reliability is a thing that's going to come into play in the later stages of the race. At the last pit stop, we are going to see cars have to fix their car. Hopefully, it's not going to be us. Centauri is in the pits. And we should leave way ahead of them. Yep, that's P5. And now hunting for better position. Very good job so far by Shen. She is slowly but surely reeling Stone Jr. in. Boissieu is doing good as well in the lead. But we still need to make position. Jonas in P8. Embroiled in a fight of his own. And yeah, you can push in fuel. 8 laps. That will put us well within the reasonable window. Unless we want to stretch these mediums to last until we go on softs at the end. Got 10 more laps to go on these mediums if we do nothing. 10 laps. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine on tires. So 8 laps. How long do the softs last? 10. Okay, let's take it a bit easier on the fuel and try to go for the final stint on softs instead of mediums. The car will be light, the track grip will be high. We'll be able to go ham in the final stint. And Key has already reeled in Stone Jr. Now to make it past the American driver, who is defending on the right of the track on the straight. He's allowed to do that. He's entitled to that line. Oh, what is this? Sim Racing Stewards. Key trying to stay close in the narrow section, but having to lift a bit on the tires to avoid destroying them, overheating them. So it may have to wait for a lap. Waiting for tires to cool down. Still under threat by Zubkov behind. Having created a massive gap to Van Anen behind, however. It looks like he has all the pace today with a form of 9.9. Defending from Zubkov. You've been stuck behind this Vexala for ages now. Make your way past then. Unless that means it is your pace. Rees went for hards. That kind of nuts. We're not really cooling down these tires at all. I may have to tell her to press the throttle a bit harder out of the corners if we want to make it past. I mean, slowing down Zubkov, the championship leader, isn't a bad thing. But Boissieu in the lead, Santa Ana in P2, they are potential threats as well. Okay, Jonas broke free from Van Anen, so he can now try to close the gap to Zubkov. That's very good. Well, maybe playing the long game is the way to go here. Oh, careful though, careful. You don't want Zubkov through. Well done, well done. If you fight, that allows Jonas back in the fight to help you make a Zubkov sandwich out of our purple cars. Nasi is just up the road. 5 laps of fuel to go. Okay, you can push on this lap. Try to overtake. Don't run wide, though. Have just enough fuel to attempt that. Jonas, you can push. Nope, that was not the plan. Zubkov going through was not what I wanted to have happen. Seemed to be very similarly paced, at least when we stuck behind Nazi and Stone Jr. And it's becoming a four-way fight. For P3. Santa Ana is on the back of Boissieu now. And I'm afraid the top two will be gone unless the repairs in the pits change that. That's entirely possible. 356 kilometers per hour. That is quick for F3. That is not speeds F3C in real life, I don't think. And yeah, the pack is ever so slightly starting to stretch. Key is getting dropped a bit. And Zubkov is not even getting into his tires. Okay, you can push a bit, Shen. Jonas is catching up, so at least that's good. Yeah, make an effort to be through, Shen. Yep. Oh, not quite side by side. All right, up the inside of the final. No, around the outside. She seems to love this line around the outside of the final corner, and she finds the traction, making it work. Let's go. Being ahead of Zubkov is maybe the most important thing at this stage. 3 laps of fuel to go. That's not a big deal. 2 laps of Jonas. Oh, and Stone Jr. will be boxing after holding everybody up. The tire wear difference, it is massive. That engineer perk really shining through for us. Zubkov is staying out. So are we. So that Zubkov sandwich is coming. Nasi pulling a couple seconds. Santa Ana made her way into the lead and signs the fastest sector 3. Okay. Jonas, be rash. Full freaking push. Do we need to fix your car? We'll fix the suspension again, I guess, because fixing the gearbox is 11 seconds. How do you fix the suspension? Do you remove debris from it? Clean it? Cool it down? Oh, Shen, no. I mean, it's a back and forth. It's good racing, but we are losing time to the podium positions because of that. And we would be P3 at the end of this race as things stand. And that's not what we want. You can't get past Key. It's okay. The Studby had Zubkov for 3 laps. No, he just re-overtook you. No. Just because you're having a good race doesn't mean you can lie to my face. Alright. Make it past. And then we'll throw in some soft tires on a quick final stint. Let's see if they have to fix their cars. Okay, this is in your in-lap, Shan. Make it count. It's been a mistake on the tires by Trésor again. Why did I fully fueled? I did not ask to be fully fueled. Oh, well. Oh, and I missed it, but Key made her way past Zubkov again. Very well done. Now you can full push in your in-lap, although you're having to manage some traffic. But every 10th you can pull from Zubkov is a 10th we are happy to take. He's not boxing either. I think he's trying to make his a final stint on softs like we are. Tire gets through the roof. Well, you're in. They're not making any repairs. Risky. We are making some. Will Jonas engine hold? Should. Cartilage is making some repairs. Okay, we are 7 seconds behind Santa Ana. Now I need to remember that the smoothness bonus only applied to medium tires. And we undercut Nasi. Very good. So Shen, don't ruin your tires. You need to bring those to the end. That should be okay, but let's keep it cool, collected. Boissieu is still fighting. I think we're fighting for P3 here, chat, at best. Zubkov will not go in. Oh, Zubkov is going for a very quick final stint. Bananin is having to fix her car. Reese isn't. Jonas, thanks to his full fuel load, can push. Young is having to fix as well. Reese is going to leave ahead of us. Nope. So we're now ineffective. Well, maybe P3, maybe P4. It will all depend on Zubkov and Santore. Santore will box and will have to be behind us. But Zubkov, 28 seconds. We can't really know. All we can do is push. And hope that Zubkov has to fix his car to some extent. Santana is now 10 seconds off the road. Even fighting with Boissieu, I don't see us catching. Zubkov is in the pits. Does not proceed to any repairs whatsoever. So it's going to be a pure drag race, and I think Zubkov will be ahead. Here comes Key barreling down the straight. No, she is ahead, and so is Jonas. He extended one lap too many, but now we can full push on mediums? Okay. So now it becomes a straight race. Oh, this is going to be intense. This is going to be very intense. Santore will box. So now it's a 3-horse race. 3 teams fighting for the tops. The top 6. Eastwood, Silver, and ourselves. And we are looking like we're getting the short straw for the time being. But Zubkov will have to find a way past Nazi first. As Key is doing well. Brownledge on his tires. He's got 5 laps to go. Not sure the tires will last, but I'll leave them like that for the time being. Zubkov still stuck behind Nazi, but for how long? Well, the longer the better, let me tell you that. We are catching Boissieu slightly. He's on softs. They're not first hand. We may have an outside shot at P2 here, which would be amazing. Our 2 drivers, Jonas, despite his catastrophic first stint, is actually doing pretty well to be in P4 right now, with more fuel. I think not for long. No, I'm not letting you pass. If you want to pass, it's on pace. Like so. Okay, Jonas reminding everyone he is the most experienced driver, but Key reminding everyone she has the aggression. And Zubkov has gotten rid of Nazi, so he is behind us now. So we need to be careful not to lose too much time battling. Otherwise, we will lose precious championship points to Zubkov. For now, I think we're striking just right at the P2 objective. Key trying to make a brand new engine shown up the inside. Just going to keep the inside line and making it stick. Now, Jonas' tires are the ones that are going to go off first, because Key did learn to be a bit more smooth. But that Zubkov is just behind us by now. Which is kind of scary. Is he pushing? He is. He can. He's on mediums. 3 laps to go now. All to play for. Jonas a bit slower. 1 second slower. 1 second behind Key, I mean. And, oh, no. That infighting may have been... I mean, what was I to do? They had the exact same pace anyway. Was I to tell one to go through and the second to slow the other down? Zubkov would have made their way past in no time flat. Oh, we are catching Boissieu at a fantastic pace, though. But so is Zubkov. Oh, Lord. This is going to be a headache of a final stint. Zubkov trying. Trindade has retired. We've got the fuel to push on the final 2 laps. We've got the tires as well, I think. Well, he does. Jonas doesn't. Zubkov, full push on fuel. Come on, Shen. No, don't invite him in the outside. Your boyfriend is watching. Okay, that sounded really weird. Only 2 seconds behind Boissieu, who is managing a very aging set of soft tires. This may still be on for P2. The other team seems to have fixed their reliability pretty quickly. There were only a handful of repairs. Okay. A second and a half to make up in 3 sectors. Chen, let's go. Already a second in the corner. Oh yeah, we are good. We are eating good today. We're eating some Cyril Boissieu for breakfast. Jonas, you're going to take it easy. The cliff is there. 24%, the cliff is there. All right, Chen, 2 sectors to go. Oh, around the outside. Beautiful move. Can you make it stick? You cannot. That invites Zubkov in the battle. No, don't. No. No. Oh, yeah. Perfect move. Come on. No. Zubkov got the inside. Yes. Come on, Cyril. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. P2, P5. Santa Ana and Zubkov will, again, take the lead. And that's a bit concerning for a championship. But that should be us in P2, and that's overall a pretty good race, especially after a nightmarish first stint from Jonas. Whew, what a finish. Last lap drama. I was invested here. Well, that's a victory for Santa Ana, who was in control. As soon as she called Boissieu in the second stint, she was all in control of this race, so well done to her. She started a Predator fighting us at the back of the pack, and now she's fighting us for promotion positions, so there's a bit of a rivalry story here. Good race. The result may not be as good as we expected on Jonas' side of the garage, but good race. Chen showed some real good pace, and that is the grade. We again score a P2, so maybe we can start going for this objective, although that was by the tiniest of margins. It was like, what? Yeah, 300th of a second. And in the team standings, Jonas falls a bit thanks to Santa Ana's victory. Shen climbs up to P2, but that's 38, 37, 36, 35 points, which means that in the team standings we fall 2 points short of Eastwood, but it's all to play for still, and Silva is not to be discarded. May not have had a great race in the opening round in Dubai, but the second race was very good for them. But it's our season. I'm literally in love with Jonas. Well, Thomas racing past a marriage proposal. You know he's dating his teammate, right? What a race. That was a good one. I'm happy we've had that race. At least we're not crushing the opposition in what I hope will be our promotion season. I'm not sure I wanted to go to the season finale, because while it would be good for entertainment purposes, it wouldn't be good for my heart rate, and oh my god, Jonas. Oh no, his stats are collapsing. He's too old. I think his stats are just starting to collapse at 34. But Fernando Alonso would like a word. What is that money? Oh, the Peach Plum renewed sponsorship. Wow, we are spending little. I like that. Wait, did I just see what I just saw? Stromby. He was with us last season. He's leading F2. And Yao and Woodford and Zempelli are dead last. Wow, Stromby really made a good career move. But that's not our problem. Our problem is going to be the next race in Milan. That's going to be a problem for future tumbles, because that's all the time I have for today. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. I hope you had a good one. I sure did. And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.